learning curve. The phase of AI we are in won't be AI that takes your job, but the person who knows how to use it might. I don't think anybody's really considering that what it is it's a control system. That's what it is. And we know that stress it leads to disease. So many of the baby boomers know what I'm talking about. I just said on my other channel to somebody the same thing, that I had to watch my dad, end up with heart disease, and I watched him be stressed going to work. My mom too, but mainly my dad when I was younger. So he didn't have a choice. The doctors at Rush said, he can't keep doing this job. He didn't have a choice. So we put machinery before human beings. We put everything before human beings. We really do. All because of this bullshit that we're told about advancement. So, if you've had to watch a loved one end up getting heart disease and there's so many in this country that it's happened because of their job, does that seem like that we're using common sense? No. Not at all. 77% of people are stressed out because of AI. And only people that will be served by AI is the CEOs. So they already have cut staff. And by making it more work, because AI will micromanage you, that is the worst thing you can do to somebody, is micromanage them. It will quickly lead to stress. And given the system we live under, I don't even feel it, it's obvious. Especially being that I've watched so many older people end up, because of their jobs, end up with disease. Like this place just does whatever it can to hurt others. Because nothing's changed. And I guess that's why, many times I've looked at, because I've had some jobs I like, but they don't want you to like your job. They don't. I noticed that when I was at Northwestern in 2020, that I saw this change starting to happen. And I realized that it was this slow roll change, that they did not, they wanted to start treating people like you were nothing more than a number to them. And, it's over the last, 4 years, 5 years, it's gotten even worse. I mean, everywhere. And yet the very people that are causing the problem is because the system serves the wealthy. And I'm not one of these people that goes after the wealthy, but the way I've seen them behave, especially these CEOs, the C-suite, it's just horrible. And I think it's pretty much across the board like that. And yet then everybody wants to say AI is going to be so great. And it's like, no, it literally will be micromanaging people. I started seeing this come because I work in mental health, and this has been like for the past couple of years coming in. So the very AI that's micromanaging is also going to monitor you and your mental health. Yet 77% of employees, and it's not a learning curve, because back in 2023 they were rolling out AI. It's because it's going to literally, it's micromanaging people. Because we will always put technology ahead of human beings. So it's always how it is. Technology will always win above human beings. That's why it says in the Bible, many times God says, work for me, because he knew people would hate their jobs. He knew that many would be, no matter whether it was ancient Rome or it's 2025, that people would be feel like, they're in a slave system. And that's why he said, look at it as you're working for me. And oftentimes it's what I've done at places that I don't like. Because God knew the place wasn't going to change until he came back. He knew it. He knew that in ancient Rome, they're going to put you in the chains and they're going to make you do what they want you to do, and they're going to micromanage you that way. In 2025, it's no different. They're just going to use AI to do it while they monitor your health. I mean, it'll just be more of a control system than even ancient Rome had. But nobody wants to use common sense and consider that. Nobody wants to look at how we know that stress leads to disease. But we're told how, we're going to make America healthy again. By already 77% of people are stressed out, more stressed and overworked. And it's not because they're lazy. It literally is because the CEOs, if they can get the AI to make you do more work, they do this even without AI. But then they don't have to hire as many employees. It's like they just go out of their way to make your work life miserable. And they love this. They love this kind of control system. So I don't think anybody's, everybody can say, no, this is going to be better in the end. That's always what they say, and it's not. Because how can it be when you place technology over and over again before human beings? There is literally no difference between these two, because both are micromanaging. So everybody that wants to carry on about AI dominance and how great that will be, are people that are either CEOs, are wealthy, and they don't begin to know what it's like for people like my dad or my mom or other people that have had parents and that have watched their parents literally get sick with disease because of the stress. I don't know. Maybe when we become a country that'll actually put human beings before technology, then maybe things will be great.